Fellas, I'm talking to you. Have you ever dated somebody that, maybe it's just me, that's more into you than you are into her? Like, she ain't the one. She's not the one. So I'm going to use the term dated loosely, and you know what I'm talking about, right? So, dated someone that's more into you than you are into her. She just don't make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. You know what I'm saying? She's kind of like a transition chick. A chick that you use to transition from, say, Saturday night into Sunday, but she got to get the hell out of here before pregame starts at 12. You know what I'm talking about, right? So, but the upside is that she's into you, so she asks you to come over to her house because she wants to cook. She wants to make her signature dish. So you get over to the house and she puts her signature dish down in front of you, and it sucks. Sucks. Does that ever happen to you, or is it just me? So now you got to spend the next 30 minutes eating this slop, pretending like it's some kind of Gordon Elliott master chef masterpiece. And then what makes it worse, bro, is when she's asking you questions while you're eating it, like, "Could you taste the wheatgrass shot that I put in there?" Wheatgrass? This is chicken parm. There's no freaking wheatgrass shot in chicken parm. Like, what are you talking about? Bro, save your freaking $5 of gas, make her come to your house, and learn how to make this dish I'm about to show you. You feel me? Let's go, man. This is Chinese spare rib tips. I'm going to start off with some mirin. To the left, that's sake. So I'm going to put the sake in next, which is basically a Japanese wine. You can see soy sauce back there. You can see that's garlic that I chopped up really, really small. Salt, pepper. Back to the right, you see sesame oil. I'm going to chop up some onions really small, put that in there. A nice little flavor, texture contrast. That right there is Chinese 5-spice, ginger, Japanese 5-spice, and then a little sesame oil and soy sauce. Those are the last two ingredients that are in there. I could have used fresh ginger, but I figured it'd be easier for you if I gave you a powder. And then you're going to mix all this up. You ever wonder how when you get the spare rib tips, they look the color they are? Bam, dog. That's all they're doing. That ain't nothing but red food coloring. Watch. And there, my friends, is how you get the color that the Chinese give you when you order it. This is nothing more than a regular rib. Remember I told you ribs have that film on the back? You got to take that off, or else that seasoning's not going to make its way inside of there. So it's regular ribs, dude, that they just took it long and cut it into strips, and they call it rib tips. So I season that with salt and pepper because I don't really need that much because I put it in already. So this is my mixture of all those seasonings, and I want it smooth. Remember I told you that you needed that immersion blender? This is why I need it, because I want to take all those ingredients, smooth them out, and then pour it over the top of this, and then let it sit. Worst case scenario, 2 hours. Like me, I put it for a whole day. And then I went outside. The more you watch me, you're going to realize that I use wood and charcoal a lot, because gas does not give me squat in terms of flavor. I don't care what nobody says. Gas can't touch charcoal or wood. Can't touch it. So I'm not going to throw that out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it, and I'm going to add, because I got a good salt content inside the on the ribs in this sauce already. I got to try and balance that. So I'm going to use some honey and then ginger. I'm going to strongly suggest you not cut ginger like this, but I got skills, and that knife is sharp as hell. You'll cut your goddamn finger off. All right, so don't do it the way I'm doing it. Put it down on the counter and cut it. This is just, I've been doing this a long time, man. I'm nice with it. All right, so we're going to put these together and let them cook for like 20 minutes, and it's going to become really, really thick. Let's go check on our joint outside. All we're trying to do really is impart smoke flavor on here, and then the other key is to get the ribs to a minimum of 195 degrees. Why 195? Because food science says that at 195 degrees, the collagen and connective tissues inside of pork start to become gelatinous, and that's what makes it taste good. And this is what it looks like when it's done. I got it up to like 195, 200 degrees, took it off, let it sit for maybe 25, 30 minutes, chop it up, There's some yellow rice I had around the house. This pork is moist. What could I do to make it better? Look at that, dog. Look at that. Sweet, salty, pungent, moist, crunchy. I'm nice with this, yo. Asian spare rib tips. Let's get it.